everybody, welcome back to Thornton Farm. Quick little bit of disclosure, I did have another video recorded. It kind of got eaten because for some reason my microphone wasn't working. Yeah. So we are starting off in the house today. I want to show you guys around. You can see the guy who used to live here was a bit of a fanboy of farm sim people on YouTube. Yeah. Although, I must admit, I've watched both these guys' videos. Both worth subscribing to. Lovely picture of the farmyard here. And a nice view of a shed out this window. Apparently the person who used to live here was a bit of a midget because he can't get up. He can't get up the stairs. But, without further ado, let's get out. By the way, I do have a toolbox here for my use if I ever need it. It is sat right there. Let's close the door. Close the door. Oh, the door is fully closed. And let's head over to the other yard because I do want to get some work done today. And what I want to get done is I actually want to do... Here's the thing, in the video you guys will never see there was some baling done. However, I did actually buy a few things in the shop as well, so let's get the baler off the back of this. And we'll bring the Fent over to the shop. Because I do need to pick that stuff up. So I really don't know what I want to do today. There's still some mowing to do. Still some mowing to be done. But I think the first thing I need to do is collect the stuff that I bought up at the shop. I have decided on a course of action for the near future at the very least. That is to basically to move towards getting some forestry equipment and a smaller tractor. Now the reason I want to get a smaller tractor, I know that a lot of you guys will be a bit confused. You know, this is a quite large farm as is, and I want to actually increase the size of it. The reason I want a small tractor is that Stonehenge. I've spoken with the council. They have pretty much said we can mow around Stonehenge, but we cannot have any more than 120 horsepower doing it. So, the 3 pieces of equipment we bought, and these will all make sense in a moment. Well, actually 4. Number 1, we have bought a brush hog mower. That's the only kind of mower we're allowed to use up at Stonehenge. We can drop the grass, we don't have to mulch it, but the horsepower requirement stays the same. This right here is a wood chipper. I think it's PTO driven. In fact, I'm pretty sure it is because there's a PTO shaft there. This we'll be using in time. The church have said they want the reverend at the church has said that he wants the churchyard cleaned up, and we do actually have a chainsaw as well. Lovely steel chainsaw. And we've also got a farm tech trailer. Now this trailer is going to be used for number 1 the wood chips and number 2 the logs. I'm probably going to chip up most of the wood. And the wood chips and logs can come over to the industrial estate where there's some equipment over there to pick it up. Or that needs some logs and some wood and some wood chips. We're not too fussed about what kind of wood chips, so that's that attached. Let's raise it up. And what we'll do as well is we'll attach the chipper and bring that over. And they can sit in the yard. There's a shed by the house that I'm going to put this stuff into. Because this stuff, I'm going to be using a bit of a more yard tractor style vehicle. Just attach that up. And we'll get over to the yard. Probably should have checked both ways before pulling out there, but it's fine. Now, hopefully we'll have enough time to do this, and then I would love to do some tedding, but I think the grass is still quite wet. I think the grass is still a bit too wet. I have to wait until the grass is dried out a bit before I can start tedding it. So that's kind of a problem I'm facing right now. However, there are still fields that require mowing. And that is not the worst thing in the world. I believe I've managed to get myself stuck. Drone, come to my aid. What is going on here? That's... Oh, it's a brush hog. There we go. There we go, we're free. I do like having the camera on the drone. Because I can use that just to see what's going on with the tractor and the equipment. So, what I'm really needing to do first is I need to get the... What I'm going to do is I'm going to do something smart. Is I'm going to lower the mower, and detach it. Because now we've got more space to play with on this reverse, which I want to get the Hyzo hack, even, into this shed, just for storage. It'll probably come out quite soon, because I do want to get into some woodworking fairly quickly. The Profi Hopper, by the way, is parked up at the house. We will be bringing that possibly up to Stonehenge to do around the stones. I don't want to risk running a tractor into the stones. And this thing just does not want to go into the shed, does it? I think I'm making adjustments that are just a bit too big. Possibly driving it a bit too quickly. That'll do. That'll do. Now, we don't quite have the tractor we need here. We do need to pick up a bit more money, and I am tempted to put out a loan because I found the tractor that I want to use for all this stuff. I can get it to around about 105 horsepower. Now, I could use, in theory, the Belarus, the ridiculous three-wheeled thing that Sergey likes so much. But that's only 80 horsepower. That will not run the wood chipper. We need something with a bit more beef to run as a utility piece of equipment. Right, that's that sorted. I'm gonna leave the trailer up at the shop for now, because that'll pretty much need to be brought down on a separate tractor anyway. And I'm gonna pull this into this yard again. I'm just gonna pull it into the shed entirely, because I need to check my little map. Now I have marked out the grass fields and what ones need doing. Field number 2 here needs work. That's quite a large field. Fields 2 and 14. So we can do both of them today. That won't be an issue. So let's get over to the fast track real quick. We'll pull that out and get into the fields. I know we're 10 minutes in. We've done nothing yet, but don't worry. There will be work done today. So to get to field 2, I need to actually take a left out of here, like that. Am I heading in the right direction? Have I just gone the wrong way entirely? Nope. So it's a left and then another left. I think I've got the PTOs attached and all the hydraulics still attached, so we shouldn't have too much of an issue. Field 2 is going to be to the right, and field 14 is going to be to the left. And, I was going to say whichever gate we get to first we'll use, and it happens to be field 2. So, let's see, is there much mud there? So I know some of these fields do have drainage issues on the entrance. Looks like this isn't one of them. I'll just start unfolding the moors while I go around and close the gate, which is going to cause all sorts of problems. Oh, never mind. There we go. Let's get the moors turned on. And lowered. There we go. So, the hope is to get some sheep. Now, to get some sheep, I'll probably need more money than I've got. Because I do also want to get the utility tractor before winter. Because come winter, all the grass will die out, and I kind of want to keep that going. I also want to get a forage wagon at some point to get rid of the grass from Stonehenge, because we're not allowed to make bales of any description. Not even small square bales. I could get, you know, it would be a lot cheaper to get a small square baler and just stack the bales into the farm tech trailer I bought. Can't do that. Not allowed. Not in the rules. Council said nope. Against local bylaws. That's fine. You know, it's a place of international world acclaim and world significance. I don't mind that. Is it inconvenient? Yes, of course it is. Is it something I'm going to complain about? Not really, because I'm new here and Stonehenge has kind of been around a while. I've not left myself anywhere near enough room to take that turn. Come on, fast track, you can do it. There we go. Now the reason I got the fast track on the moors is very simple. This thing can run at high speed. This thing can run up to 70, nearly 80 kilometers an hour. And it's got the power to run the mowers, so why should I use anything different? But what I will do for you guys is, once we get to the end of this headland, I will crack the drone out and I will give you guys a bit of a time-lapse, time-skip, fast time, whatever you want to call it, of the rest of this field being done. So I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Alright, that's the field done. Now we just need to go across the road into field 14, and I think this is the way out. Down here, yes. It is in fact down here, so let's just pull up nice and close so I don't have to walk too far, because I am in fact very lazy. Gate open, lovely. Pull out to the right. Very rarely any traffic down these roads, so it doesn't matter too much. If I just stop up like that. Close the gate again, and off we go looking for a gate on our left. Now, which we should come across fairly soon. There's the field. Where's the gate? That field is already done. What field did I just mow? Did I just mow field 14? What on earth? Well, fields 2 and 14 are now mowed, okay. That is very odd, indeed. In that case, let's go down and mow field 1. It's near the animal mart, so I might have a look at the price of sheep while I'm down there. It should again be on the right. There it is. Stop. Oh, this is going to be interesting with those trees in there. I may do some work and get rid of these trees, because this could be interesting. Also, this is most definitely not a good field for round bales. Either way, let's get in. Start unfolding the moors. There we go. This white burst so that it'll open up nicely. Close the gates back up. And get into position to begin. There we go. And what I will do is I will continue this and go straight to a time skip so you guys can see all the work being done. Don't think you're all too interested in... Good lord, this is a slope. Don't think you're too interested in watching it all in real time, so I'm just gonna skip ahead to the drone, which I've replaced the battery in the GoPro in the drone, replaced the memory card in the GoPro in the drone, and put in the spare drone battery, so we should be good to go now for another little time lapse. I will catch you guys on this side when we're about ready to pack up for the video. So I'll see you guys then. So that is most of the fields now mowed up, which is great. That is genuinely good. What I need to do now is I need to figure out which fields I want to be hay and which fields I want to be grass. And I actually want to real quick just check the no, the grass is still too wet to be tedded. It's taking an age to dry out. May actually have to be tomorrow before I can whoa, wrong one. There we go. May actually have to be tomorrow before I can even think about tilling the grass for hay. I mean, that's not the greatest situation. But if all comes to all, I can potentially get to work on... Wrong yard. Potentially, this is going to be the grasswork yard, by the way, if you didn't guess already. The other yard I'm going to use for the crop working equipment, but it is time to pull the JCB up for the night, or well, for a little while at least. We'll probably have her back out again today, just mowing the rest of the fields at some point. I may use the Curavettes at some point, because Sergey's gone off on holiday for a week or two. I may use the Curavettes on the swather, the rake, at some point. I'm in this awful situation where we now have basically Stonehenge and two fields down by field 1, which I could have mowed up. Field 20, which I probably should have mowed. And then a few that are off over the other side of the railway line that I need to mow up. And that's kind of it then in terms of mowing. And then I'll have to start baling. I'll have to start raking and baling. I'd like to be hay heavy. Because with hay I can, get some sheep into that pasture up there by field 15. But I can't do that right now. I can't do that. I need hay for the winter to see them through. And I'll also need a bit more equipment to make sure that I can actually feed them. That's going to require money, which the silage bales will provide. Hopefully. I'm also hoping on coming down here to this area, down by field 20, and starting on a forestry operation, because the industrial estate over here does require wood, a lot of wood, and wood chips, and the forest will provide that. I could also, in theory, turn, we'll say, field 6 into a forestry area for young supplewood, but that's kind of down the line. I'd need a lot more equipment to do that. That's going to be it for today, though. I will leave you by saying I've been RainbowDave. You've been watching Farming Simulator 17 on Thornton Farm. Hope you enjoyed the video and the roleplay. Leave suggestions for different challenges and things. I know that I've got the whole only grass to begin with challenge going on, but leave another challenge below, and I may or may not take you up on it in the comments. Until next time, stay safe, and goodbye.